talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later,
This truck is a half cake. Radio needs some songs to play. We're not a sound you. Use the kid off. Not you, daddy, not you.
I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitated. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra. How much? Extra. How much? Extra. How much? Extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configured. The road I travel don't travel. That probably baffling. They still no paper. They want to shackle it. I own my masters and wards. Fingertips like I'm St. Louis. I can do that no fingers. Without a tango, Taylor made. Come with a limb, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a grab.
Leave me on that end.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And when you watch Corral play, you have to be impressed with just how fearless he is in any situation. Excellent in the pocket, accurate, ball gets out of his hands quickly. He also can break out and create big plays as well, often with his legs. A tough runner, a tough leader. This guy has big-time potential.
Off play action. Here's Corral. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
All right, for sure.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
He's got the connection to Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Give him 2 yards on that one, second and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to...
And he takes it into the end zone.
Oh, look, I got the first Kansas City in my
Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score
75 yards.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Open my top.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him in the one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And how could he still win some games?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh my God, dude! Look at your firepower, dude.
You know, last week I remember asking
oh my God, that was bad.
What would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at? Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Nash. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Nash. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now he'll escape to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Rutgers kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake, forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Switching it up, Corral will throw here. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, and they may come back to it again.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play. And
we can see on the next-gen stats, he picked up nearly 30 yards after that initial contact. And now this offense comes back out onto the field as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. 7 yards. He'll take this all the way out to midfield. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First down. Here's Corral with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Switching it up. Corral going to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest them.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the line. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate, that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turn.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm not going down easy, Kansas City.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend.
Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. They're getting into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, working out of the slot and create a mismatch. It's going to be a corner, safety, linebacker. He's going to want to be in all these positions.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Nash. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run the counter. It's Nash. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 16. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a smart, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
Play action. Corral sliding out of the pocket. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll try the left side. Nash. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Nash. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Nash. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter play. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Smith here. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is Grant. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They go back to Grant, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He had a great, strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Another carry for Herbert on 2nd down. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Herbert. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the Panthers coming out now. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They take a shot downfield there, and it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Let me show you how to shine bright. It's week 1 of the 2024 season, where we've got...
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Take it in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's all over.
That 1 for 1. It's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Corral, and he's got it complete to Anderson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing.
Touchdown, Panthers!
Let's go!
Tommy Trimble from 10 yards out. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You think I'm going to score 30 points, my guy?
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start. And right away, he lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
On the play fake, Corral. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll try again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Prescott on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's out right at the 25. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 29, Prescott eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
And he'll take this one down to the 46. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Corral. Well, caught by Tremble. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Corral looking to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The back is at sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Prescott now. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Prescott. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. 3rd and long. Corral.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. Let's take now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing.
That was a quick hit.
Make a mistake in this phase of the game because you could. It's all on him.
Yo, I'm literally bullying the cat.
He ends up putting it on the carpet.
On the carpet, the little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Looking to throw. Prescott being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they'll tell their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Flushed out right. He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know that...
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
First down, Prescott. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Dak's going to keep it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
And that flag accepted.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. So
looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This looks like a free play for Prescott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Prescott. They fight, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go to Elliott again. Dances by him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Switching it up, Corral going to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks
team.
for him.
You got to block Micah Parsons, my guy.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the pressure comes.
Come on, where's the freaking... Oh, my God. You cannot let him get on the outside like that, dude.
Micah Parsons able
Are
to
you that serious? You
another
cannot
pass
let
play.
him get
That
on
is
the
his
outside
3rd
like that.
sack of the afternoon.
Oh, my God.
Here's Johnny
That's
Hacker
some
now
bullshit.
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it into the end zone.
You cannot let Michael Parsons do that, bro. He's a fucking devil.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
Now, where's my old line at, dude? You don't let him go out like that. He's a fucking brute. I don't like Michael Parsons.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't let Michael Parsons get that like that. Not like that.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Holding offense.
Oh, come on now, Dallas.
So not a lineman, but the tight
end. That's the first penalty you have in the game? No, that was. I did 1-1.
Getting with tight ends or guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes they'll be one.
And this is going to be intercepted.
No way.
It's Shaq Thompson here to pick.
Shaq Thompson, bro? Shaq Thompson just ripped that ball out of his hands, bro.
Often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
Yo, he stole that phone.
It usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's Corral on 1st down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They will run with Grant. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Grant. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line.
Man, Michael Parsons, I don't like him.
Give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year.
He's coming back around the corner again. Where's that O-line, dude? I was about to get sacked again.
It's pretty impressive.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And I got the lead. Let's go.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 20.
So I gotta win the turnover battles. So and then I get the sack. I didn't even sack Dak Prescott yet. There's no way. about my medicine, Dad, and go. Alright, take that at night. Just to make sure I feel better.
Bullets A1 and A2 enter the right lung, causing collapse. Bullet B1 penetrated the liver. B2 ruptured the spleen. Bullet C1 and C2 lacerated the heart. Cause of death, blood loss and trauma. Manner of death, homicide.
Joel, let's see how Terrence Silver gets out of jail so quick. I think it's gonna be a long freaking time.
What the fuck do you want?
Yo, language, bro. What did I have to come? Whoa. But you don't curse, see? Now he's gonna make you suffer.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Now, this is how the end game goes. I'm just going to run out the clock.
That one stings a little extra because he had that 1st down. It would have been a 4th down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Some tough running, but it only gets them to the 45-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Corral to throw. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. And now we won't won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is Grant to about the 26 here.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. They go back to Grant. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try.
He's got a man complete.
No way.
20, 10, and he is into the end zone
No
for the
way.
touchdown.
Are they going to go for a
so
field goal,
they still
dude?
need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but
No
they get one
way.
piece to the
They got
puzzle
that?
done.
Still have hope.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. And the Cowboys have recovered. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up.
Damn, 28-31. That was one of the best computer games I ever got. Oh, yeah. I won by a fucking field goal. Yo, that was clean.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2.
This season is going to be really hard.
These teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Panthers, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll
by a
week
field
to take
goal.
on the Baltimore
100%,
Ravens.
dude.
Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat.
Dak Prescott was almost at 300 yards.
I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Truck out with messed up suspension. I drove it so
Dylan
fast
Christian.
I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. The mama was thirsty, so I had to clinch. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I ain't going to be slow. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We run the streets, yeah, you know we control it.
Well, he's 27. He's about, oh my God. I can't believe it. I don't know. Oh my God. I have 2 away games. 2 away games, bro.
I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, hit.